Hello everyone, it's Camille. Welcome to our do's and don't collaboration. I'm going first. Up next is gonna be Amy from Amy's Creative Acrylic, and she's coming on at 6:15. Then you're gonna have Rose at 6:30, followed by Nicole. Guys, check out my description box for their channel name, and yeah, just go on and watch their videos right after me. All right, thank you so much. So my do's and don't list was given to me by Nicole. She asked me to please do a Dutch pour. Do not use more than 4 colors. So I'm showing you the colors I'm using. I'm using green, yellow, and maroon red. And that maroon red, it's extreme sheen metallic. And my base coat is gray, which I custom made. All right, so she asked me to do a Dutch pour. I'm just doing the base right now. I'm just spreading it with my hand. That's a custom made base color that I'm using. It's just it's a deep gray by Art Minds, and I mix it with the Artist Loft white, so just to lighten it a bit. I didn't want it to be too dark, so that's just my base coat. And she asked me not to do any smear or swipe, and she asked me to do my Swirly-doos. So if you guys have watched my previous videos and seen me do my bloom swipe technique, and I went and modified by adding those Swirly-doos, you know, those curly looking flower or design, she had asked me to incorporate that in my Dutch pour for today. So if you haven't seen any of my acrylic bloom swipe and the one that I've wrecked, go check out video number 6 or 7. That's one of my most recent. Check that video out, and you guys will understand what the Swirly-doos is all about. So I have to admit that this was quite a challenge. Not the Dutch pour. Dutch pour is pretty fairly okay. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's fun, right? You just have to know how to really handle the blow dryer, and you have to get the right consistency with the paint, right? So the base coat has to be a little bit more fluidy, but I mean at the same time all the paint has to be at the same consistency. And the reason why I said that with the Dutch pour it has to be more liquid is because with the swipe that I've been doing with the Swirly-doos, that paint has to be a little bit more thicker, right? Because I'm not really blowing it out. But for the Dutch pour, you need that flow with the blow dryer, right? So I had a little bit of a challenge. I know for a fact that I couldn't make that base coat thin, you know, so I had to, you know, meet halfway between my base coat for my swipe and my base coat for the Dutch pour. So, you know, for those Swirly-doos to maintain its design, the paint has to be a little bit more thicker. So that's one of the challenges that I had. So I had to, you know, be a little bit creative and you know, make the right consistency. So this is actually my first attempt. To be honest guys, I only went at this twice. The colors weren't a problem at all. Thank you, Nicole. I chose 3 amazing colors. You know, they're part of my root, and I just love my green, my yellow, and my red. It's just who I am. So I didn't have to use blue, which is okay. So that's fine. So the colors were okay. So this is my first attempt, and when I left it to dry, the design shifted. So I went ahead and did a second Dutch pour. So you guys will see that coming up next, because I really wanted to show that, you know, I had to really modify, even though the design was getting wonky and all that, I had to fix it. So with the second Dutch pour, I did tweak the base and the color a little bit thicker. So yeah, it was a little bit better for me. It's all right. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you guys really enjoy today premiere today's video, and I'm so excited that you guys are here with me. I'm really happy. This is my first premiere. This is my first collaboration, my first official collaboration with three amazing artists, and please stick around guys to the end, and when I'm finished, go over and check out Amy. She's gonna be up next. All right, thank you. So here's a close-up of the first one, the wet result. The designs were pretty, they were just beautiful. I love it. I love the colors. Thank you, Nicole. The colors are wonderful. Yeah, and the red and the yellow, the green, it stands out so beautiful against that gray. All right, so up next, I'm just gonna show you my second attempt at this. Alright, so here's a close-up of the wet result for the second Dutch pour. What do you guys have to say about this one? Let me know. This is my favorite. I do love this one. The colors blended well in this one. I think the first one had way too much red, so I'm really happy I went for the second Dutch pour. And I love that there's a lot more rosy design in this one as well in the middle. So I do love the composition for this one, and I'm really happy I went with that. Here is the dried result. I hang them both together to show you, the dried result for both of course. So let me know. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and for being here. And up next is Amy, and then followed by Rose, and then followed by Nicole. All right, I gave Amy her challenge, so you guys are gonna have so much fun. Thank you.